Hello YouTube, Tony2101 here. Now this is my first episode with my new name, the Tony2101. This username is what I use for basically all gaming, so I thought, why not just change my YouTube name to this? But it turns out someone already had that, so I had to change it to the, so I made it the Tony2101. Very annoying times. Very annoying times. Mainly because I accidentally made the wrong account with 22101. So anyway, I'm sorry I've not really done anything for a long time. A lot of family stuff has been happening. I cannot stop that from happening. More than just family stuff. Girl problems. Yeah. Anyway, I just hope I didn't sound like I'm a girl, but no. Anyway, so this is a battle with some random passerby. I was just going through while kicking around one day because I was bored. I made a random UU team of a Pokemon in my box. There's a few, it's like 2 RU Pokemon in my team. So anyway, as you see, I'm using Staraptor, Aggron, Dusclops, Melodic, Sceptile, and Ninetales. Yeah, Staraptor is borderline. I think that's UU to OU, right? I don't know. I'm still counting it as UU. Anyway, so Beth has Houndour, Houndoom. I think it's Houndoom. I always pick some 2 up. Delphox, Mightyena. That's Mightyena. Ninetales, Noctowl, and Ursaring. So I'm like, now this works out. We both have like UU teams. I think she had more RU Pokemon actually, so I'm not sure. Let's start this battle up. So I start off with Staraptor, obviously. She starts off with Ursaring. Well, maybe it's Leafy, I don't know. So I get intimidated off. I'm like, oh good, it's a Ursaring. If this has guts or something like that, then this Intimidate's really gonna help. So it protects. I should have just switched out into maybe, I don't know, Aggron. So anyway, so then for U-turn, he predicts it. And he goes into... I don't get this because it's not super effective because he's fire type, but still neutral, so it does almost half his life. So I'm like, he could have stayed in and taken less damage than that. So I just switch out to Melodic, thinking he's gonna switch out, which he doesn't, which surprised me. Which really surprised me. So he goes for us. So he Mega Evolves and goes for Sludge Bomb. Which didn't almost nothing. I was like, oh, turn down for what? Anyway, so I go for a Scald. Takes out the rest of Mega Houndoom's life. I get some recovery. Get some recovery. So then I go. He brings out Noctowl. I bring out Ice Beam, which does a chunk of his life, not too much. So then he goes for Tailwind, which makes his team Pokemon double their speed for 5 turns. So that means he's going to be faster than me for 5 turns. So that means I'm going to have to try to survive for 5 turns against this thing. But then I remembered Noctowl is known as a bulky flying type. Because most flying types are not bulky. And they're normally special defensive. For Ice Beam doing that much damage, that's actually pretty good. Pretty good. And the thing that confirmed that this was a bulky set was that he used Toxic and that his item Leftovers. Which my Melodic has Leftovers because it is a bulky yet offensive set. Its special defense is a lot higher though by like 20 points still because it's not how naturally high it is. even though I have like max defense. We're both Marvel scale and everything. Yeah, so he goes for substitute, I go for Scald. I'm pretty sure the substitute fades here. Yeah. Fades. You know what, the only thing that's even taking any of my life is the Toxic, and Toxic is not the best thing to put on my Molotov because it has Marvel skill, which boosts both my defenses, so even if he was an offensive set, he would not be killing me anytime soon. I'm pretty sure this is like the last turn of his of Tailwind, so I'm pretty sure, so I should outspeed next turn because I think the Tailwind's gonna peter out soon. Right? I think it's this turn, not sure. Nope, yeah it is. It petered out, so I outsped, finished off Noctowl. Now this Milotic has killed 2 Pokemon now. That's good. It's really good if I have a Pokemon that takes out 1 or 2. Even 1 is good. But then having a Pokemon that just dies right away without taking anyone out, without leaving any damage against anyone, not the best thing. So I switch out to Aggron because of how much defense I have. Because I can take any hit from him, any hit. Doesn't matter if his guts is so he goes for 4 times super effective Brick Break and doesn't even do half. So let's go for the Choice Band, Stab, Head Smash, and one-shot it. Well, not one-shot because it had burn damage actually. Let me correct myself. So then so he goes for Yawn, which I'm like, oh, I hate you. Let's go for Head Smash and bring him down to his Sash. So I switch out because I don't want to fall asleep. So I go out for 2 Straptor, get a Intimidate off. He goes for Fire Fang, protecting me to stay in. I go for Brave Bird just to kill it because I wasn't just gonna. Well, I could have just went for. What's it called? I could have just went for. What's it called? I can't think of it right now. U-turn. They switch out, so I'm like, nah, who cares? So I'm like, no, I'll just use my. Well, this is actually, I think on this. Staraptor is the only thing on my team that's not 6 IV. I almost 6-0'd him. Almost. The Staraptor had to die. So anyway, so I go for Dusclops. Get my pressure all up. Gotta pass that test. So he goes for Safeguard. I'm like, you do know Dusclops normally carry Will-O-Wisp, right? Because your last 2 Pokemon are fire types. Anyway, so I just go for the Nightshade and finish him off. Because I know that's obviously going to do enough damage. And now with my 5 Pokemon against his last one, he forfeits she forfeits the battle. So anyway, this is my first battle in a long time. Which I was surprised how well I did because I wasn't even on the top of my game. I was just called halfway through after like the third. Once Milotic versus Noctowl happened, that's when I started getting to my game again. Like I could have went for the U-turn and 6-0'd him, but probably not because I probably would have just went out into like Milotic and how low Milotic's health is right now. Unless I survived to him for cover and into full health, then I would have probably still 6-0'd him. So that was a really good battle. You have a very interesting team. All I have to say is that bring less of the same types. You have 2 dark types and 2 fire types. 3 fire types, so Milotic and Aggron are going to do a lot of damage in this battle. Like, I didn't even get to use my Mega Sceptile. Or my own Ninetales. So anyway, thank you for that battle, Beth. And one thing I have to say, don't forget to press that subscribe button and that like button. Goodbye, YouTube. Tony2101 out.